Welcome. So yeah, this is Slay the Spire 2. I have never played this game, but I completed Slay the Spire 1. So yeah, I've played a lot of Slay the Spire a very, very long time ago. I'm excited to see what they've changed. Because, yeah, it's been years and years and years. We got our strikes, we got our defense, enemies doing 12 damage. It's a nibbit. I'm gonna open up with full defense and see what he does next turn. Because hopefully I get an opening. Yeah, just like this. We'll end up taking 1 damage here, and we'll bash, which will get us some vulnerability. And, yeah, what's this? At the end of the attack, you will fight Phantom. So I don't know that boss, obviously. We got a bit of a bad draw here. That's unfortunate. So he's gonna beef up some way, maybe damage. Okay, +2 strength. The vulnerability's gone. Oof. Extremely bad roll. It's okay. As long as we keep it under 6, it's not a big deal. I'd love to... Oh, well, we're no longer under 6, are we? Well, meow. Yeah, so this will kill thanks to vulnerability, which is like a 20% damage debuff, something like that. But yeah, there's like hidden scores you can get and stuff for playing real goodly and all that. Bloodwall, lose 2 HP, gain 16 block. Interesting. So maybe we're going to see more like life give and take on this character. We'll see. Setup strike, deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. Temporary strength is interesting. Let me see the upgrade. If it gets, yikes. If it got like vulnerable plus weakness, I'd consider it, but I don't think it's that good. I don't love any of these cards, to be honest. I think they're all kind of trash. I mean, this is better than a strike, I guess, so we'll take it. That is my only reason. We got some slimes. These guys are putting some status on me, and then we got this guy who's going to do some damage. We can get some damage here, and then I can hit you for 8 twice, I guess. That was not the optimal, but it's okay. It's fine. That does seem like a decent card. It's a decent... It's good if you're going all in on some attacks. We got some slimes in our deck. Those go away after combat, so not a big deal. 8 damage incoming, plus the 3. This will just block up this turn. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. And then we're probably... I mean, the slimes don't go directly into the drop pile, seemingly, so... Went into the discard pile, which means we've got a little bit of RNG there. And, yeah. Good damage. The new animations look nice. I do somewhat miss the old art style. As, scuffed at it as it was in its own way. I think it, held some I mean, obviously, we're gonna have nostalgia for the OG. I was really hoping this guy was gonna split, and I wasn't gonna take damage, but it does not appear to be the case. So, is this guy gonna... He just never split. He never split. That's weird. It's weird and unexpected. We got Inflame, which is a power. Powers are really good. We also got Anger, which is a pretty spicy build around if you can get rid of enough cards. Flat 2 strength is awesome. I love a power build. I love a power build. What do we got for the random events? Egg. Unplayable cards cannot be played. Can be hatched at a rest site. Kind of feeling we gotta do the cool stuff, dude. Let's see what the egg does. This guy's gonna debuff me. He looks so cool, dude. I love it. But yeah, very chill game overall. Oh, he got shrunk! What the fuck? Shrinker Beetle. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. Zoinks. I also rolled pretty bad here, too. It's not ideal. Guess we'll hit him like this. Adventure quest-esque? Maybe a little bit, yeah. 13 damage incoming. So I'm just gonna full block this turn. I don't know if he's gonna continue attacking all out or not, but I imagine he'll let up at some point. Well, we did not roll very defensively this turn, so yeah, we did manage to get there in time. Good stuff. Fire Potion, deal 20 damage. And what do we got? Iron Wave. The Iron Wave is goated. I think it used to be 7/7. It seems they nerfed it. We've got an attack. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. We have 1 vulnerable activation, which is not that good. Deal 17 damage, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. I'm gonna take that. So far, I gotta say the power... What? What is this? You can write on the map? Oh my god. That's so cool. Okay. What do we got here? First time you play this card, each combat gain 1 energy. So I guess it makes sense to put it on like setup strike. Because I can only play the one once. Okay, so this is a significant... this is a card enchantment. This is a completely different system from Spire 1. That's cool. Okay. What are these guys? Inklets. They got slippery. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. They each have 1 of those. Okay. 6, 8, 10 damage. So, need to do this, and then I guess I will hit the lowest health one. Then I get my energy back, and I can play in flame. And then next turn I should be able to do some nice big damage. Did I do the math wrong? I probably don't worry about it, okay? I'm just stupid. This is gonna kill a guy in 1 hit, which is awesome. I'm gonna do that. And then we exhausted a defend, which is big whatevskis. That's a 2x3. They're cats? I don't know what they are. They're something. We got the Birdonis egg. So, is this going to give me... Is this going to work again? I don't know if it is. I don't have any option but to go on the offense. That is what we will do. It did not work again, so it's a one-time thing. That's fine, I guess. It's not as crazy OP as I was thinking it was. But maybe in the future I'll find a way to use that effect multiple times. We'll see. Alright. That was pretty clean combat, not too bad. Taking a little bit of damage here and there. Shrug it off. Also a classy card. Very nice. Armaments. Upgrade a card in your hand. Stomp is new. 3 energy. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. That is very strong. Shrug it off is also very, very good. I don't know how useful Stomp is going to be right away. I know Shrug It Off is going to be fantastic right now. Okay. Let's hatch this egg. 0 cost, deal 14 damage. Upon pickup, gain the card Bird Swoop. A bird pip will accompany you in battles. Awesome. Seems good. Alright, let's check out our first elite. Oh, it's a Birdonis. That's literally what we just got. Doing this. We're doing this. Doing one of these. And we'll hit him with the... Good job, little birdo. Good job, little bird. He took a little bit of damage. He's getting strength, which is terrifying. He's doing 4 times 3. What's he got here? What's this? At the end of turn, gains 1 strength. Okay, so that's where the strength... So it's basically like a bit of a DPS race on this one. I'm gonna do it like this. What do I chance losing? The bash? Okay, that. There's a strike. That's also good. That is acceptable. Okay, so good damage coming out so far. This potion is definitely going to come into play. It could be right now. Let's see. So... Bash is going to deal 10 damage, then a strike is going to do 12 damage? Okay, so that's going to bring it down to... Hello, Crow, welcome on in. So 22 damage off of 46. I'm bringing on the calculator because I know that's like basic math and I should be able to do that in my head, but it's late at night. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so we're doing 22 damage off of 46. So he's going to have 24 health left, so it won't be a kill. This is my first run, Crow. This is my very first run. So far, so good. Having a good time with it. I'm just going to go ahead and double defend and hit him with a strike. And now we are in big danger. Oh, hey. Okay, that should lead to a kill, I think. Big damage there. Big damage there, and then bada bing. Not too bad. Bludgeon would hit super hard in my deck, but I'm trying to build a power deck because power's good. Me likey the powers. And yeah, I want to go fight this guy, so we're gonna go left. And I'm pretty confident we're gonna be able to heal, so I'm gonna probably smith something. Do you become innate or do you become 1 mana? I feel like those are the two things that might end up happening to you. You give 2 mana at the start of each turn. That's not really what I was expecting, but that is quite good. What happens to you? You just get more flat damage. What about you? More flat damage. More strength and more flat damage. That's a pretty good return for that card. Yeah, Pyre seems like it's going to be really good. Let's do that. That will bring me much mana. We got a Gorget. Not bad. Ooh, a Mauler. He's a big boy. This is just a guy, huh? Okay, I'm blocking 4. This is gonna block 5. The Gorget is quite helpful in that regard. So, no damage there. Strategic, they're going to debuff me. We got Pyre, which is awesome. And then I can set up, and then allows me to inflame, and now we've got even more strength to work with. So yeah, we've got a bit of a strength power build going, which is a good combination. Okay, I'm gonna be able to cast everything this turn. That is wonderful. We're gonna start off with a bash, obviously. And we have the kill? No, not quite. 6 times 2. Pretty sure I'm blocking all this. Oh, did they nerf plating? At the start of your turn, gain 2 block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. They did nerf plating. That is understandable if they made it more readily available, I suppose. Still very good, though. Get him, bird. There we go. We're gaining health. Strength potion, my favorite. Thunderstrike, or Thunderclap is very strong. Rage. When you play an attack, this turn, gain 3 block. This can be a good alternative to a lot of stuff. More vulnerable procs would be good. I need to get, like, some value out of my strength scaling, I think. This is going to be really powerful to have AoE. I think I want some AoE in the deck. Because you got to keep in mind that's going to hit everybody. And the strength scaling is going to make it really good. Taking opportunities to smith is very strong. I want to see if this ends up applying 2 vulnerability. No, it's just more flat damage. So it's not that crazy good. I think we're just going to take the extra flat 1 damage on every attack we do over the course of combat with Inflame. I think that makes good sense. We got the 3 dudes. Okay, you got like a boar. You're an assassin of some sort, so you deal more damage. You're like a tank of some kind. Okay. I think this turn I'm going to use I'm gonna use my fire potion to instantly. So, what's the best way I can mitigate damage here? I could use 2 potions. We've been getting potions pretty regularly, and I need to start using potions more regularly. This instantly kills this guy. So that's quite good. And then we can dodge the damage if we use the block potion. Although, they're only doing 3. And I'm going to heal, so you know, we'll skip out on that for now. We'll just focus down the dude who's going to cause me all sorts of problems. He's got frailty. Damn it. Damn it. So that's going to make my blocks worse. Okay, so here's Thunderclap coming into play immediately. That's wonderful. This guy's buffing himself up, but he won't have the chance to get away with it. That was really good. That was an awesome use of a fire potion as well. Battle trance. Ooh, uppercut. Uppercut, my beloved. All you well. True Grit got a new look, and it's got still a very strong effect. I'm assuming that I get to choose. Yeah, I get to choose the card once I level it up. Battle Trance is good if you are lacking card draw, which I am. I have no card draw mechanics at all. I think this is going to improve my deck reliability the most immediately. This one will improve my deck reliability long term, especially if I can hit a bonfire and smith it right away. I think I'm gonna go for this and rely on cutting a lot of cards from my deck. Whoa. Not bad. Let's try it. So we have, one of the things that you want to do in Slay the Spire is try and balance your offense and defense. And defense are arguably worse than strikes, but generally you'll end up taking more offensive cards first. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky balance to make, but you can see we've got 4 offensive cards that we've taken and 1 defensive card. So it probably makes the most sense to dump a couple of strikes. Okay. So we got Bloodletting and Perfected Strike. Deals 6 damage, deals 2 damage to all cards with all. Yeah, that's not ideal. This is a very trash card for me. Bloodletting is awesome, but I'll need more card draw. I'm gonna go for the Elite fight, because Elite's good. Okay, we've got a Strategic, and it's infested. Okay, that's yucky. I do not like that it is infested. It's not ideal. Okay, so we'll go for an Inflame, and then we're gonna do a classic Bash Strike. How much damage is this doing? 20? I guess that's like kind of decent, but it's really not ideal. I didn't do any math there, aka count to 3. Ooh, I don't know, I didn't read that fast enough. Those went into my discard pile. Unplayable at the end of your turn. If this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Okay, and you're doing 4 times 4 damage. Not ideal. Let's go ahead and punch him really hard, I think. That's good damage. Can we take him out this turn if we get Thunderclap and Strike out? This is doing 10. This is doing 8. Yeah, so that's a kill. So I could Bloodletting, which takes 3 damage. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. And then he'll summon his things. We got a bunch of little shits, which is not ideal. Because we're a long way from drawing our Thunderclap again. At least in theory. They're all stunned this turn, which is nice. It is ideal. Blast Potion would have been nice here. Here's our first infection. How are we gonna do this? I guess a setup strike makes sense. Shrug it off also makes sense. Let's open with the shrug it off. Ooh. Does that allow me to play my whole hand? I think it does. I don't know if this is direct damage or not. So how much damage? 12? I've got 8 plus 2, so 10. These guys are doing some sort of status. They're probably applying more infections, if I had to guess. It would be wise to kill one of these guys to prevent additional damage. I could skip the pyre, or I could bloodlet and just take the damage. I think we will just take the damage. Even if it is like a little bit inefficient mana-wise. I can't get rid of that one, sadly. Because otherwise I would. Oop. Click the Windows button by slamming my keyboard. Okay, so these guys are getting strength. Ah, there's Thunderclap. Wonderful. This is why I took Thunderclap, so I could hit them all very hard. Okay. You're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. Very nice. Not too bad. Oh, ornamental fan. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 4 block. That is very good. Rampage. Deal 9 damage. Increase this card's damage by 5. We got Flame Barrier. Whenever you're attacked, deal 4 damage. This is a good spikes build. And Pillage. This is a new card. Deal 6 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. Wow. That's a build around. That's like an entire build around. I don't see it being good in my build, though, because I am pretty attack-centric for the most part. Although I suppose if I get rid of my remaining strikes, then I've got a good amount of utility mixed in. So it's not bad. I do intend on getting rid of those cards. Rampage, I think, is good on smaller decks, but our deck is pretty big. Flame Barrier is really nice for the defensive turns. And it kind of hard counters certain enemies, especially the multi-attackers, so I'm going to take it. It's maybe not, like, super theme-fitting, but I think it's quite strong, and I seem to recall it upgrading quite well, too. So, we'll take a look at that. Yeah, that's really strong. The other option, you go up to 4 cards, I think. Yeah, and you are 3 energy, which is probably overkill. And I can't really think of anything better than Flame Barrier for the upgrade here. It's quite a nice upgrade, I think. It's a bit of a, I don't know, it's one of those cards where I feel like it's kind of limited in how powerful it is. But it is like a really strong card. So it's just like the combo potential is limited. Okay, so you're a Vantum. This enemy intends to attack, and the next 9 times Vantum loses HP, it only loses 1. A pain. We drew quite nicely, though, so that's good. Quite pleased with the draw. I will use Bloodletting this turn. In the interest of getting my powers going. Beautiful. That is 1 hit. Ooh, okay, so now you're hitting twice. We're not blocking perfectly here. You get a benefit for perfectly dodging all the boss damage. It was just points in the other game. I don't know what it is in this game. I would assume it's also probably just points. It's my first run. I shouldn't worry too much about point chasing, I think. Okay, so we'll go with... the order of this doesn't actually matter, now that I think about it, because we're doing 1 damage regardless. Okay. Not to mention we've got more than enough mana to make it through. So we could choose to block 3 damage here, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, never mind. I literally forgot about the plating of Gorget. Okay, now you're doing big boy attack. That's kind of scary. Let's open up with a Shrug It Off. Hang on, what am I going to draw? On average, I'm going to draw an attack. I'm just considering whether Cinder is worth doing here. Likely cut an attack from the deck that I don't care about. I'm going to do that. So we're going to Cinder first. And we got rid of Perfected Strike, which is perfectly fine with me. And then we're going to Shrug. And then we are going to Battle Trance. And guess we will defend up. We're at 18. This guy's he's very defensive. It's a lot of turns to have to go through. It's no joke. I'm just contemplating whether it's worth losing 3 HP to burn through. I think it is, now that I think it out. Now that I say it out loud and think about it, I think it's very worth it to get those extra attacks out. Not to mention the fan got to go off again, which is nice. Okay, we've got 3 unplayable wounds. And you are now buffing yourself. It's a little scary. Let's do... I'm gonna be able to cast most, if not all of this, so... Let's do the smallest amount of damage first. And... yes, this is how we're doing it. Can't really do anything with that extra defense, since that just wears off on my current build. Okay, so he's stronger now. He's probably going to cycle back through what he just went through. Cinder's a little scary here. I'll shrug first. Okay, Cinder's even more scary now. I mean, with any luck, it'll hit a wound, I guess. We should definitely play it. Wow, nice. Very good. And we have no need for bloodletting on this turn. We've got a bit of an energy surplus currently. Okay. Perfect time for Flame Barrier to show up. And yeah, he's doing 16 damage. We're trying really hard to keep the weakness on him, in case that wasn't blatantly obvious. Look at that extra damage return. That's wonderful. We should be able to finish him this turn. The half-decent draw. And I think that's exactly what we got. Nice. Epoch discovered. Phantom defeated. 100 gold. That'll probably full heal me. We got demon form. Transform all attacks and hands into a giant rock. That's funny. It's cool. I like the potential for strike decks. That's a skill too. A zero cost skill is really strong. We've also got Thrash. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. Whoa. That's crazy good. Not really fitting with what I'm doing. I've got a mana surplus, and demon form suits my fancy nicely. We will continue with our funny strength build. Hopefully we can find some way to start regenerating life, and yeah, I should hit a shop this time around in the hopes to dump some of the stuff. I don't know what this boss is. He's looking kind of gross. Kind of big worm creature. So we got an early shop this way, which leads into a bonfireless elite. We can hit a bonfire here, and then hit another elite. Floor 2 elites, at least in the first game, were absolute menaces. Scarier than floor 3 elites a lot of the time. I don't know if that will carry over in this game, because the enemies seem quite different so far. Okay. And let's observe this path. So we've got... I want to do question marks, because question marks are cool. So our shop comes a little bit later if we go this way. We still hit an elite. We hit less question marks. That's a 1 elite path. And then we've got a 2 elite path if we go this way. We also hit a shop, but it's a very aggressive path. I think I'd rather hit the question marks and get the early shop. That's kind of the vibe. We didn't get a shop last time, so... What's this? A puppet has arrived. It's pale, melting dragon. Puppet has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. Add 2 relax to your deck. 3 costs, block 15. Next turn, draw 2 cards and gain 15. Okay, gain 2 energy. Okay. Not a bad card. Enchant all defends with Goopy. This card contains exhaust when played. Permanently increase this card's block by 1. It's not bad. And we've also got Pale's Eye. First time each combat. End your turn without playing cards. Exhaust your hand. Take an extra turn. What? That is incredible. That is super fucking good. You didn't understand a lot of Slay the Spire's one's early elite difficulty come from Ascension shenanigans, though. Like deck being in an awkward spot before you couldn't call some bad stuff, and yet whatnot. Right, Pirate, for sure. Yeah, I'm interested to see how they do Ascension in this game, because Ascension is so fucking painful to play in Slay the Spire 1 after a while. Like it's just like, oh yeah, that deck that you like playing, you don't get to play that one anymore. What are the differences from the first game? The art is different, the enemies are different, and there's new cards so far, Xavier. Those are the main things. But I'm sure that also all the events so far have been completely different. So yeah, it's more of the good. But that said, it's also got multiplayer, so we'll see what else is going on. These are all spectacularly good. These are all incredible. Especially Pale's Eye. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing cards, exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. I'm gonna take that because it's really good with the demon thing. I think that it's very, very good. Just to get like a free turn, essentially. Okay, we got bug exoskeletons. Okay, we're bug zone. This looks cool. We'll reduce all damage taken, HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. Okay. Fair amount of damage coming through. I will absolutely this. The Cinder's a little rough, but I'm gonna go for it. Perfected Strike, that's literally ideal. I would rather nothing else disappear. Okay. We avoided all our damage. That guy gains strength. Okay. Cool. Punch this guy to get some extra stuff going. Flame. And do you think we can kill this guy? Reduce all damage taken and HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. I'm pretty sure the Kitsune fan is just do that. Tank a little hit. Probably worthwhile. Okay. We'll do a little shrug. And I guess I'll stab you and stab you. There we go. We didn't get to do our cool demon form or whatever. We missed out on a couple of our cool guy moves. I mean, I guess I can do this. There we go. +2 strength. And then this is like where the funny happens, is I get to end turn whenever I want to get another +2 strength for free. And I'll turn that into +3 strength eventually. Whirlwind. AKA the speedrun card. We do get some excess. We do get some excess mana from time to time. I'll take it. I will take it. Hey, buddy. It's been a long time. Cool setup. Okay. Add a copy of the third attack you play each turn into your hand. Hidden Gem. Draw a random card in your draw pile. Gains replay 2. Plays this card an additional time. Whoa. That's exceptionally powerful. Impatience. You have no attacks in your hand. Draw 2. Oddly smooth stone. Gain dexterity. Every time you play through skills. Blah, blah, blah. Cauldron is potions. Fight me. Deal 5 damage twice. Gain 2 strength. Enemy gains 1. Oh. Headbutt was always a classic combo setup card. Play the top of your draw pile, then exhaust it. Remove a card from the cost of your deck. Cost of this service increases by 25 for the rest of the round. Let's go ahead and dump some strikes, I think. Oh, I can only do it once. I was wondering if they would change that or not. What a pain, what a pain. None of these are super outstanding, but Hidden Gem, I think, will make a significant difference to my deck. Could definitely break things for me, if things go well. And Headbutt is so good. Very tempting to set up with Headbutt. I probably should have gotten rid of Perfected Strike over one of the basic strikes, to be honest. I think it's that bad. It is just inferior. Yeah, I think Headbutt's worth having. A little bit of a lame one to purchase. We got some Beebles. Some Beeble boys. If Bullbug rocks attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. Gotcha, gotcha. I mean, we gotta use some of these potions, so I think now's the time to do it. We'll gain that, and then we'll go up to 16. And they're doing 18 damage, so I'm willing to take that little bit, and that's going to stun him. I don't think there's any reason to use this, but yeah, I think so. Okay, so you got stunned. You did 3 damage. What's your deal? You're going to empower? Okay. Let's do this, followed by that. I got rid of Hidden Gem. It's really sad. But yeah, I'd love to do like a Headbutt setup onto... Okay, what's our draw here? Oh, it's really good. Okay, so we'll end turn here. That'll get rid of all these. And that'll get me some extra strength. And now we should be able to very easily just murder the hell out of this guy. That's so fucking good, dude. That is unbelievably strong. Extra one of those guys. We got an upgraded Shrug It Off. Or we can start havocing stuff. I want to get rid of my defense, but I don't know if I'll get an opportunity. We'll hope. Unplayable cards cannot be used. Okay, so it's a one-time shitty draw for a relic, or I get 51 gold. I mean, that's... It sucks a little bit, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Relics can be so game-changing in this game, I'm gonna go for it. The first time you play a power, each combat gains 6 block. Wonderful. We're doing a power deck, so that works. Alright, give me another one. That's a chest. Nunchaku. Every 10 attacks you play, gain energy. Cool. That's a lot to think about. It's good. Got 4 of these guys now. This is a battle trance start situation. Oof. This is rough. Hang on. How much energy can I get up to? Is 3? No, I could. So, okay. It's time to. We gotta do a little bit of math. Okay, so 25 damage. Let's say I get this up to 8, right? I can get this up to 8 with 1 strength potion. So 8 times 5. Let's just 8 times 5. That's doing 40 damage, which is killing all of them. What about like just an 8 times 3? That's doing 24. That's killing none of them. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Gonna energy potion. We're gonna do one of these, and then I'm just gonna swing. And there we go. Simplify that combat a little bit. Lol Lameo. I'll take another battle trance, I guess. It's not the worst thing in the world. I wouldn't take any more than 2, but that's good. Okay, so what's your deal? Personal Hive. Whenever this enemy is hit and attack by an attack, add 1 daze to the pile. Okay. Doing 3 times 7 to start, which is unpleasant. I'm gonna open with a shrug. And an inflame. And then I will bird swoop. And then headbutt the bird swoop back. Because that is a very nice card. Okay. A little bit of damage taken. We'll open with a shrug here. And then battle to follow. Okay. Hidden Gem could hit so hard here. Let's see. Got Bash. What's this? What? Random card in your draw pile gains 2 replay. Okay, so it doesn't actually play the card immediately. I see. Okay. We're gonna go hard on him for sure. And if that's the case, I should have played Cinder. So that's a bit of a whoopsie. It's a bit of a loss, but oh well. I have to avoid all the damage thanks to the ornamental fan, which is nice. He's powering up. I'm gonna power up. Perfect timing. Get rid of a bunch of our dazed from our deck, which is wonderful. Okay, we're at 6 strength, so that's doing 11 damage 3 times. That's 33. Not enough to kill. This is fucked up. This is doing a bazillion damage. Yeah. That was doing a bazillion damage. That's crazy. Bag of preparation, my beloved. Yes. Yes, I love bag of preparation. We got grapple. What's this? Deal 7 damage. Whenever you gain block this turn, deal 5 damage to the enemy. It's pretty good. Replay is silly. Yeah, that seems very strong. Grapple's kinda cute. It's good scaling with strength. We've got a decent amount of defense still in the deck. I think it's like a good... It's whenever you gain block. We even gain block from Ornamental Fan. I'm gonna take it. I think that's a pretty high value card. Whenever you rest at a site, start the next encounter with additional energy. Good for bosses, not much else. I definitely want to go smith some cards. Smithing is incredibly high value. It makes more sense to do the fight and then smith, though, just in case it ends up being something crazy. Chompers. You're new. Negates 2 debuffs. Okay. Dealing 8 times 2. Let's go ahead and play one of these right away. And then we will block up. And quite nicely, I get a decent amount of block just from playing the power as well, so I only take 1 damage. Not too bad. This is going pretty well for a first run. Okay, so we got demon form. The question is this a play demon form type scenario? I've got the energy for it. Fuck it, we ball. We ball, dude. I should shrug first, I guess. Yeah, and then we do that. And then we do some big damage to you to block your next attack. That's not gonna work. Getting rid of stuff in my deck now is like a lot worse than it used to be. because most of my stuff is really good. So a little bit awkward in that regard. Hidden Gem. We see Hidden Gem, we play Hidden Gem. Okay, that's fucking awful. I'll do it. Does it work? Yeah, it literally doesn't work. That's really funny. It's really funny and bad. I literally just didn't use a mana. That is... I would deem that my first extremely bad misplay. Huge value. Yeah, no, it was quite shit, wasn't it? I'm gonna do an end turn here, because I don't really care about these cards, and I'd like the extra power. Okay, we'll Flame Strike. Grapple. That's fun. It's a good one to have replay on. We actually managed to defend ourselves entirely that time, which is good. Definitely drawing a little weak. Bruh. Okay. Play these just cuz. I wonder if I can make curses replay. Probably. I would imagine so. Okay, let's see how this guy does. Yeah, it seems good. I mean, the demon form carries, obviously. Bludgeon is kind of the antithesis of what we're going for. These are non-cards for me. These are cards I do not take. We have many things we could potentially upgrade. What do you do? Replay 3. You go to 8. Yeah. And you're new. Wow, that's value. 3. Yeah. And is it 2? It's just nice big damage. The bludgeon gets replayed though. Yeah, it's not really how the deck is trying to do stuff though. I think I'm better off beefing up Hidden Gem or Demon Form. I think Hidden Gem is pretty game breaking. The replay system is super strong. If it weren't random, it would be even more insane. We've got, like, the battle trances are kind of dud hits for it, but other than that, it's really... I'm gonna go Demon Form first. Because it's always going to be good. You look cool. The enemy intends to apply a debuff. This enemy intends to... Okay. Tunneler. Cool. Cool. I will immediately fire, and then gem. And then I will shrug, because that's going to happen no matter what. And then I will battle trance. And you are the one that got replay. Cool. Okay, well, I'll just inflame for now. Our draw engine is definitely quite good now. It got weak. How mildly inconvenient. Wow, this sucks. Sucks super duper hard. Really bad draw. I want to get rid of this guy first. He seems really annoying. Okay. Do not have Dean. Ooh, you're hitting pretty hard this turn. Guess we're doing one of those. Hit him up with a battle trance. So we got 32 defense this turn. That is no joke. Whenever you play a block, deal 5 damage to the enemy. So I'm thinking We've got 2 mana, so that's Thunderclap, Grapple. You go off at 4. Or at 3. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it's this. And then can do actually that, and then this, and then that. Maybe I could have done that even better, I don't know. It's fine though. It's pretty much blocked all the damage we could. I gotta play around Nunchaku and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing there that I care about. Let's Hidden Gem. Hit Shrug It Off. Battle Trance me. Pretty rough, I'll be real. I'll headbutt back Hidden Gem, because that is very good and fun. Oh, hey, we stunned him by breaking his defense. That's really good to know. Okay, cool. That's tech. I sent you a key too? No, King Zulu, I purchased the game. I purchased the game because there's no fucking way I'm missing out on this one. Not a goddamn chance. Boom. Alright. Perfected Strike again. Another headbutt. I think we're skipping all these. Game is crazy good. I mean, Slay the Spire, dude. Can't go wrong with Slay the Spire. Yeah, let's do question marks. Maybe a misplay. I'll take that max HP gen. That's nice. Maybe a little late. Delicious. Look at that rind. Stone of All Time. A massive boulder sits in the middle of an abandoned courtyard. Lose Strength Potion, gain 10 max HP, or lose 6 HP, enchant an attack with Vigorous 8. First time you attack with this card, it deals 8 additional damage. That would be exceptional on Whirlwind. Could also be really good on... no, Grapple, it wouldn't scale the... Well, let's check. For a second I thought it did. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, no, let's do this. That makes a lot of sense to me. We want to upgrade our... Oh man, I don't know the boss though. I'm gonna get more upgrade opportunities, and my deck is pretty settled. I'm gonna take the heal. This is coward strats, but I want to win. I want to win my but also hear me out. This enemy intends to use a buff and the strategic. Okay. Okay. Open up with a draw. And a whirlwind. I think I will. Okay, I think we're gonna get the most out of this if we bash first. Had some big damage right there, dude. Very nice. And then we'll load up another battle trance, I think. Okay. Pretty nice damage. Sand pit. Okay. Get further away from the sand pit. Increase by 1 cost for each. Okay. Well, you suck for giving me all those. In 4 turns, you'll be eaten and die. Okay. A little spooky. Like one of these. I hit them in the wrong order. I'm stupid and bad, and you are allowed to say that, I guess. Because it's just true. Getting a little spooky. I'm gonna use one of these, I guess. 2 damage, no. Cinder. Oh my god, we're gonna be fucking milling like crazy, dude. Sucks pretty hard. Pretty bad turn there. Alright. Well, just a raw demon form, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, to some degree. Don't want a battle trance. Okay. This is doing 69 damage. Nice. Do you have word on the release date yet? I mean, it's available for purchase right now. I just picked it up from the store, the Steam store. I got 2 turns left. I'm gonna cast that. We're just gonna eat the 20 damage. It's fine. Gross. Very gross hand. I probably could have killed him if I used my end turn strat, but we're gonna get a full heal anyway. That'll matter more on future runs. Making mistakes like that, though. That is for certain. Get him, bird! Hell yeah, dude. Duplicator. Your next card is played in extra time. Fun. Barricade. The classic. Mangle. Deal 15 damage. Enemy loses 10 strength. That looks so horrifying. That's really sad. This turn, your next attack is played in extra time. Yes, please. Yeah. Act 3. Glory. No new pip. No new pip. I don't know how to pronounce serendipity incarnate. Maybe we'll just call it. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to pronounce that. I have no idea. I haven't heard a visitor in a millennia. You're looking quite drab here. You're looking quite drab. Here, let's find something delightful for you to wear. Add 1 apotheosis to your deck. Upgrade all your cards and exhaust. Blessed Antler. Gain 1 energy at the start of each turn. At the start of each combat, shuffle 3 dazed into the drawer pile. And enchant all cards with Glam. This card has replay once per combat. Oh my fucking god. Yes, I will take all my cards get replayed. That is stupid. That is gonna get so insane. I'm gonna be replaying my cards with a replay. That is absurd. Okay, so we're gonna want lots of campfires because I am in heavily uncharted territory. I mean, obviously the entire game is uncharted, but you know, we're getting into spicy territory. We got 3 guys, three-headed thing. I don't know what it means. Some sort of angel with they got hands. I don't know. Okay. I want a shop. I want a late shop. We have 2 late shops on the outside paths. It's a lot of question marks this way, and we hit an elite. I love that path. I love this path. This is the one we're doing. Whee! How do you feel about the writing on the map, chat? Oh my god. Birdman. It's been a while. Okay, so I'm assuming this just casts twice because of Glam. Enchant all reward cards with Glam. Oh, I thought it was the cards I currently had. It's not as good as I thought it was. I guess that's reasonable. It'd be too OP otherwise or whatever. Cowards. Battle Trance. Give me some cards. Fire me, which gives me some defense. What? Where's my defense? Yeah, I thought it meant like all the cards he currently had, which would have obviously been unbelievably funny and broken. A shrug. Followed by Battle Trance. Followed by one of these guys. And then we'll bash this guy a billion times. Actually, I think I can afford to do an Inflame here, and then we'll bash him. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. And bonk. Big damage. Yeah, that's the way I read it there, Pirate. It's okay, though. Bonked real good there. There's some good old bonkening. Here we go, what do we got? Iron Wave. Iron Wave is so nice. Especially upgraded. I'm taking Iron Wave. It's just, it's too dang good not to take. This looks like a familiar combination. Okay. 3 times 5. At the start of the player's turn, turret operator gains block. Okay. This turn, your next card is played an extra turn. I think I need to save that for the last boss. It's kind of too good to use. Which I'm sure you've heard before. Here I am saying it anyway. I think this is a shrug it off scenario into a... We got a bird swoop. That's nice. A little bit of extra damage. Don't mind if I did. Okay, so we're getting up to 18, 3 times 5, 30, and then 36. Seems like a good time for block potion. Okay. Did I do the math wrong? 5 times 5 is 25. How did I get the 3 times 5 is... I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it. This is why I only do math on the calculator. Also, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so fuck you. That's where I'm at. Okay, I'm pulling out the calculator this time. Fuck it. That's not a calculator. That's a clock. Shut up. Shut up, damn it. Okay, 14 times 5. Where are we at with that? 14 times 5. We got 70 damage. I think this just kills the enemy. Wonderful. Clocks are basically calculators. They calculate the time. Retain your hand for 2 turns. Retained cards, not discarded. A potion. That's a power. Go to sleep? No. I'm not tired. I mean, no CP. I'm getting the power. Power good. We got some scrolls. What do? Whenever a scroll of biting deals unblocked damage, you lose 2 max HP. How incredibly unpleasant. Do not want that in my life. This will grant me some shield. And then I will shrug. And then I will Iron Wave. These back ones are buffing, so I'm gonna try to kill one of them. And then I will play a basic strike, because I do not want to draw something really good. Strength. Yeah. Just strength. That is expected. Ho 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 ho! Don't mind if I do. We're doing it, dude. I'm not even gonna do the math. Who needs math when you have damage? That Whirlwind's still too good, dude. To this day. Still too fucking good. Okay. We got a better grapple, and a better thunderclap, and a feed. It is far too late for feed. Yeah, no, they're generous with the mana in that sort of operation, Badgers. That's kind of why I wanted to do it, though, just to make sure that it still worked that way. This is too good to pass up. It's very good. Foul potions or uncommon potion. The potion carrier. There's a sour smell in the air, and shortly after, you find a potion courier collapsed on the ground, unmoving, lifeless, dead. Other belongings have been ransacked. There's a batch of foul-smelling potions with a note: recipient, merchant. Deal 12 damage to everyone. Can be thrown at the merchant for 100 gold instead. I don't have. I need potions for the final fight, so I'm just gonna take this. Triple your block. Only a single potion was intact. Ooh. When killed, a new axe bot is summoned in its place. So I've got to kill a bunch of them. In other words, demon form, Lolamau. Okay. That guy's gaining strength. Got grapple. Oh, I hate to do it, chat, but I think in order to prevent myself from taking a fuckload of damage, I have to kill Hidden Gem here with the end turn. I'm gonna do it. It sucks pretty hard, but I think it's the right play. They're both debuffing me. Jabonk. Lamau. We're swinging, dude. We're swinging big mode. These guys don't stand a chance. What do we got? We got a chance at Pyre Draw. Is there anything in here that I really want? Whirlwind would kick ass at this point. Oh, I guess Pyre Draw is guaranteed unless I headbutt. I don't really need the Whirlwind just yet. So what of these do I want? I guess Viscous as a setup. Nice setup option. Okay. A little awkward with that. That's okay. This works out. This works out fairly nicely overall. I did the attack order wrong there. And I don't care, chat. It's fine. I'm not taking damage. My build is set up in such a way where I can make mistakes. Maybe on future days I will not be allowed to make mistakes, but today, mistakes abound. Bonk. Oh wow. I wasn't sure it was going to work like that. That was very kind of the order. Potion of Binding. Applies 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Indeed, indeed. Triple block is really strong. Retain hand is not that interesting. Take that instead. gain 1 energy for each attack in your hand, replay. That seems really good. Seems like on average it'll pay off. Stampede. At the start of your turn, 1 random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. And we've also got membership card. Does membership card end up paying me back for this here? I don't think it does. I think it's too late. Gain additional gold and orichalcum. Man, oh man, oh man. Flash of Steel is like a no-brainer. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna dump a... I guess I should probably dump the Ethereal. You know what? No. I think Perfected Strike is worse than Ethereal here. Which is kind of crazy, but I believe that. Every 3 turns, gain energy. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. What do we have here? So Nexus. He hits real hard. Okay, we got a billion attacks in our hand, so we'll go ahead and play this. Gives me a shitload of mana. And then we'll open with one of these. And then we'll flash a steel. And then we'll set up strike. And then we'll do a bash, and then we'll do a strike, and then we'll do another strike, and hit him, and hit him, and hit him, and hit him. Lovely. Taking a little bit of damage this turn. Youch. Do I want to pull any of these cards back? I do want to pull Flash of Steel back. Stampede got doubled. How many characters are in this game? 5, I think? I believe the answer is 5. I'm eating some shit this turn, dude. This sucks. I'm gonna fortify here. It's not amazing, but it'll help. This guy's hitting real hard. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. This is some fucking Joker shit, dude. This is real bad. I guess we just do this. Could have gone a lot better. Please do, like, a thing other than attack me. That would be awesome. He's just gonna keep attacking me, huh? He's kind of nuts for that. He's kind of crazy for that, dude. I don't like this. And I haven't rolled... A Demon Form is like the last fucking card in my deck, because of course it is. I'm just gonna eat shit and take the full damage, I think. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this helps. It's gonna be a lot of damage. He's just dead. That's fucked up. That's really strong. Eternal Feather. Every 5 cards in your deck when you heal at a rest site gain +3. Very cute. These are all doo-doo. How's it going there, Skinnier? Welcome on in. How did you do the seeded run? Oh, I answered you. I wonder... Yeah, I wonder what happened. Weird. I haven't done the seeded run yet. This is my very first run. This is the first one. I'll let you know how it goes. Or I guess you'll get to see. Who are these guys? We got the Lost and the Forgotten. Okay. They're both debuffing and buffing me and doing all sorts of crazy shit. Cool. Gonna just beef up, I guess. I don't want to draw because I want people to play what I draw. So they dropped my strength and they dropped my dexterity. Zoinks. It's not ideal. Okay. E-boy reference. You think? I have my doubts. Possess speed. When killed, return all stolen dexterity. Same thing with you. Okay, so they steal the stats. Yucky. Very yucky. Do I want to bloodlet and do 22 times 3 damage? That's 66. Or I could... Yeah, I think I do. I'm gonna take a buttload of damage here, though. Oh, it forcibly played that one. That's nice. It's end of turn, not start of turn for that effect. Really wishing I had some perpetual whatchamacallits. Hey, Penetrance. Nunchuck gets me the mana I need. And this is going to kill him. Okay. Not bad. Oh, and I get a funny headbutt. Okay. Well, just do an Iron Wave. I wish I had a move with lifesteal, but I don't. Very unfortunate. If you exhausted this card this turn, gain 3 energy. I can't even find the card that exhausts, so I'm not even going to worry about it. These are all big whatevskis, as far as I'm concerned. My deck is already, like, way bigger than it should be. We got a Juicy Heal from Eternal Feather, and we get 2 Smith something to be better. What do you turn into? Next 2 attacks played. Draw 2 cards. Stampede becomes 1. Gem becomes replay 3. It's probably Hidden Gem, right? It's just so game-breaking. There we go. Got another shop to get rid of something. What do you have? At the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. Or, upon pickup, enchant 3. Attacks with sharp. Sharp increases damage by 3. That's good. Gambit. 50 block. If you take unblocked damage this combat, die. It's terrifying. It's time to get rid of defend, finally. I would have loved to do that much sooner, but it is what it is. Royal Poison. At the start of each combat, lose 4 HP. Lose HP, gain a relic. I'll take a random relic for 11 HP. That's cool, cool, cool. Alright, we got the Queen, and then we got the Torchhead Amalgam. Malicious. This enemy intends to apply afflictions. Hey! Would you look at that? We got Demon Form immediately. Love that. Love that we kind of drew the hotness. This is looking really good. I should have played Duplicator on it. I'm stupid. I immediately fucked up my shit immediately. I'm so mad at myself. It's fine. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's gonna be okay. Minions abandon combat without their leader. He's suggesting that I should do it. Does this do anything? This is 2 mana, do nothing. I'm doing it. Because it gives me the exact same amount of mana back, and that's kind of funny. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Chains of Binding. First 3 cards drawn are afflicted with Bound. Only 1 bound card each turn can be played. Yucky. It did lose the replay from doing that. I thought the replay... Oh, maybe it is a one-time thing. Whoopsie. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I didn't realize. Not very gamer of me, is it? I like not taking damage. I'm a big fan of this not taking damage thing. Ooh, ooh, ew! Jesus. Holy fuck, that's a lot of not good. Okay. Alright. Okay. We have 5 block, 10 block. This is a lot on my block, so I kind of have to play it. It's just a question of where I want the damage going. I really don't want to split the damage. I'm gonna try and focus down the queen. I could whirlwind here and hit really hard. 16 times 4 could be 16 times 10 as the maximum. That's 160. Plus another 17. Nearly a kill. Actually, I think we just go in here. Okay. We just go fucking crazy. Bada bing. Big damage. Very nice. I think they're kind of owned. I'll be real. I think I kind of fucked them up. Bruh. Gonna have to kill him with the strike, I guess, because that's kind of funny. Got him. Is Slay the Spire too easy? No. No, it's just, this is the Ascension 0, and I'm playing Ironclad. You literally can't lose. So, the Archdemon's thrall has arrived. I will threaten you without reason. Enemy, kill. Got him. He didn't care. Dude, there's a heart in the background. You dealt 1240 damage to the Architect, but that wasn't enough. You dealt 1240 damage to the Architect. The Architect still stands despite taking a lot of damage from all who have faced him. Neat. Well, pretty good first run. I enjoyed it.